I want to spend a moment addressing the Karmelo Anthony self-defense claim. My name is Shane Krauser. I'm a former violent crimes prosecutor with the Maricopa County Attorney's Office in Phoenix, Arizona, where I spent time in both our gang and homicide units. I also spent time as a partner with a firm in Arizona where I worked cases from a criminal defense perspective. Now, let me cut right to the chase. We only have the information reported by the media and then some information or commentary provided by members of both of the families. There could be more information presented at some point in the future, but in light of everything presented at the moment, Karmelo Anthony is guilty of murder and will be convicted by a jury. Quite frankly, this case is about as clear as they come. Karmelo is an athlete who shows up at a track meet and eventually makes his way to a tent occupied by a team that he is not a part of. Austin Metcalf, the victim in this case, asked Karmelo to leave. That evolves into a confrontation where Austin apparently pushes Karmelo in an attempt to get Karmelo to move along. At this point, Karmelo retrieves a knife and stabs Austin. There is no self-defense claim here, none whatsoever based on the information we have. Justification that would allow the use of deadly force by Karmelo requires that he reasonably believe that using or threatening to use such force is necessary to prevent imminent death or serious physical injury to himself. By all accounts, Austin pushed Karmelo. The maximum level of force Karmelo could use under these circumstances, if any at all, is physical force. There's no size disparity. There is no presentation of a weapon by Austin. In fact, even if Austin had hit Karmelo, Karmelo is still only justified in responding with physical force. Generally speaking, here is the law. Where unjustifiable physical force is threatened or used, one may only respond with physical force. Where the unjustifiable threat or use of deadly force is presented, one may respond with deadly force. This is not a race issue. This is a justification issue, and the skin color of those involved is irrelevant. Again, by all accounts, Karmelo was not dealing with any hint of the threat or use of deadly force whatsoever. He was not justified in stabbing Austin Metcalf. He is guilty of murder, and he will go to prison. What are your thoughts? I'd love to hear them in the comments.